Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander, and now that we've cleared all the fog, it's time to see what the ceremony will entail. Where is everyone? Oh dear, was I right to think that everyone on the island is a ghost or some such thing? I suppose that's our job finished, but where is everybody? What were we cheated out of exactly? Well, ostensibly we were going to witness a ceremony of sorts, venerating the Thunderbird, but the happenings on this island are quite concerning. You should be waiting for us at the entrance. Alright, so I guess... I don't know, I guess I thought we'd actually be encountering the Thunderbird or something. And then again, I think I remember hearing somewhere that Raiden killed the Thunderbird.
Shine down! Stop right there!
So rather than facing the Thunderbird itself, I guess I was hoping to see an incarnation or a ghost of it, might be a better way to put it. And we have more Abyss Mages.
Illusion shattered!
Fortunately, Electro isn't the best for dealing with the Pyro Shield, but it does the trick. I wonder if the first set of mushrooms was repopulated. It looks like they might have. In which case, I may actually be able to ascend Toma again, with a bit of searching. But I'll look for those on my own time, I think.
Don't get too close!
Shine down! Final warning! Into the shadows.
Yeah, 9,000 damage on a shot with Chevrous's boost. That's pretty impressive. And that's only C5 Chevrous as well. Not up to her C6 potential. Okay, looks like we're back to the outskirts of the island.
Fire it up! Supporting fire!
There is no escape! Drop your weapons! Loaded.
Okay.
Final warning!
Check this out.
Shine down! Ready.
Ah, there you are, Kama. Yes, we did. Is something the matter? Yes, I'm ready. Here's hoping that when we return, it does not, reset the mist to prevent me from entering again. That would be quite obnoxious. Have you ferried many people to Tsurumi Island? And what of your lady? Keeping secrets, are we? Well, back to the capital of Inazuma City. Yes, I was expecting this to be a fair bit more eventful. But the cleansing of the last tree, the last perch, might have been the end. We shall see. Hello, Sumida. Huh. Oh dear. So I guess the Mashiro and everything we found there was a falsehood. I'm guessing this has happened to you before, hasn't it? Yeah. Hmm. 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 There seems to be more to this, yes. I'll be generous and give it an 8 out of 10. Well, do you know of any way to get the Masho then? Well, there's no harm in trying. Alright. Oh, is that the end? That looks like it might be the end of it. Yeah, that looks to be it. Well, it looks like I might have spoken too soon. Sumida has called on us once again. So, picking up straight where we left off, we weren't able to get a Mashiro. Or, well, not to keep anyway, so let's see if the gathered adventurers have any notion about this. I see. There's no need to add such honorifics. We're just the traveler, after all. Moving swiftly along, what can you tell me about Tsurumi Island? Is to unravel the secrets of the island. And in particular, to answer why the Mashiro would disappear. Don't get too sad now, Sumida. We all are here for your benefit, after all. So we all do care about you. It's just that you have a nasty habit of derailing conversations. And we would like to move things along here. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, Songo. Because we ran into exactly the same problem he did. You must be speaking of... tongue-tied. You must be speaking of the ceremonial site. Considering the magic involved, I wouldn't be surprised. You didn't have a permit at the time, I suppose you're going to say. Otherwise, would your being here now be illegal? Then again, the Sukoku decree has been lifted, and I imagine that several of the restrictions on travel have likewise been lifted. So, presently, I suppose you might be here without a permit, without it breaking the law. Oh dear. I guess I was being too hopeful or charitable. Oh, very well. So Kama is also a good, smuggler, it would seem. Well, obviously not. Was his name Rue by any chance? Oh, you left your diary. There were several people there, as I recall. Yes, just like us, then. You had it, but it simply vanished when it came time to deliver it. Yes. Unfortunate. Could be. Yes, I was wondering myself if they were ghosts or demons or some such thing. Utterly destroyed, including the island itself, the very land itself. Because if that's true, then where exactly did we land? I see. Except that the Thunderbird is worshipped on Tsurumi Island. So there is a direct connection to it, mythologically if nothing else. It's a fascinating discussion, considering the power of the Thunderbird and all, but it brings us no closer to actually solving the problem of the Mashiro disappearing on us. Yes, it is that. Frankly, I don't blame them for thinking it's haunted. To be fair, I thought exactly the same thing. Oh, don't be silly now. Simply not being able to hear the sound of a Mashiro will not end your career as a writer. Though I admit, I myself have had my own obsessions. Interests that simply won't go away, and that do stop me from writing entirely for days on end. That's why I don't have anything published yet. And to be fair, this game is one of those obsessions. As I do have a nasty habit of getting involved in stories, particularly when I find them enjoyable like I find Genshin's story to be. So I can end up wandering in other people's tales, and at least temporarily forgetting to work on my own. But as far as vices go, I think it's a mild one. At least I hope so. Moving swiftly on, however. Whether or not it is destiny is a bit of a moot point if you ask me. Either it is destined or it isn't. And the only matter for us is the doing, or the not doing, as it were. Well, we're doing this to encourage Miss Sumida, of course. We can't let her stories end here. Yes, that is ultimately the method of encouraging her. To be fair, I did get quite a few primos just wandering the island, and several more electro-oculi, so it was hardly fruitless. Frankly, I want to learn more about Tsurumi Island, to learn about its inhabitants and what happened there. Not to mention what is still happening there. What with the disappearing Mashiro and other such mysteries. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Oh well. Looks like I'll be seeing the rest of you again on Tsurumi Island. Back in a moment. Alright, and we're back on Tsurumi Island, and immediately I notice the treasure chests have respawned here, it looks like. And looking at the map, the entire island is shrouded in mist again. I wonder, did continuing the quest here actually reset the island? I wonder, if I missed anything the first time around, am I gonna have to... or have I lost that permanently? Like if I missed a chest or something around here, did I now have no chance of getting that specific one again?
I got you covered!
There is no escape! Drop your weapons! Into the shadows. First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
I'll be curious to see what else has changed since our last visit. Oh, and just to be 100% clear on this, no, I am not suggesting... we just got an achievement for something. Nihil sub Calain novum. Seems like you're back to square one. Oh, I see. So there's actually an achievement about the fact that my progress here on Tsurumi has been reset. Interesting. So, the game itself acknowledges the idea, as strange, that things have reverted here to before I even arrived, including resetting the chests and things. So, just to be 100% clear, I am not suggesting... Oh, now we're misting up again. We're gonna have to find the gate again, I guess. But let me finish this thought. I am not suggesting that chests respawn anywhere else in the game. As far as I'm aware, no chest anywhere else ever respawns. Just to make that abundantly clear. As I know there was a whole mess of people early on who suggested that yes, chests did repopulate, but to my understanding that proved overly optimistic, shall we call it.
If these items are unclaimed, we may take them without controversy.
But yeah, I've never known them to actually give or reset chests like this. Frankly, I wish they would. Because it's getting kind of tedious wandering the open world with nothing to find anymore. Mind you, I haven't 100%ed everything by any means, but 85% here, in the 80s and 90s, and most of the islands around here. But then you go over to Mondstadt, 100%. in 3 out of 4 locations. Somehow I missed something in Starfall Valley. And I'm pretty high up in leeway, too. So yeah, there's definitely still stuff to find, but I've found a goodly proportion of most of the areas around Sumeru proper. Stuff in the desert is pretty low, I notice. But, getting back to the point, it would be nice if they reset the chests every now and then. Or gave you a New Game Plus option, as I keep saying in the, they ask for feedback every now and then, and pretty much every time that I give feedback, I always say New Game Plus, let us play through the story again. As I actually really like the story in Genshin. Not to mention that being able to re-earn some Prima Gems going through the story again would be a nice way to increase the odds of getting 5 stars. And 4 stars too. And that's a problem I'm having right now. And I want C6 Chevreuse. I'm 1 constellation away. But I'm at about 50 pity, and I'm not actually sure that I want a constellation for Raiden, or Kanich either. I'm kinda thinking of holding on to my guarantee and getting Nahida in a patch or 2 instead. Or Zelonen, I'm not sure. Not sure about her. I'll actually have to see her in action and see what she actually does, but yeah, 50 pity means I have about 20 some odd wishes, 20-25, before I get to soft pity. And my luck is terrible, so I'll probably hit soft pity before I actually get a 5-star. So that's 20 wishes that are relatively safe. Relatively, because you can get a 5-star at any time. But 20 wishes, that's 2 more guaranteed 4 stars. So 2 more shots, guaranteed, of getting possibly Chevreuse. And if I do get Chevreuse, that's probably gonna be the last wish I make on these banners. Because I am hoping, like I said, at the moment I'm thinking of skipping these banners, 5 stars, and going after other characters down the line, because I do have a guarantee right now. It wouldn't be quite this annoying if there were more Prima Gems to go around, or if I could just grind to get more, but not that kind of game, and it's never gonna be. Well, enough of my whinging about the gacha. Ah, the map is open again. And I notice all of my fast travel points have been restored to me. Okay. Now let's see if we can find Rold. He did say he'd be coming with us on this little sojourn. It's Rue again. Hello. It's just us. Oh good, you do remember us. I was going to be a bit sad if you didn't. You thought I disappeared and then I would never be coming back? Well, as it happens, I've met all of those people, at least the 2 you've mentioned. They're alive and well. The Rift Hounds are mighty dangerous, but fortunately, they seem to have given them the slip. We still possess it. Oh, don't tell me. Is everything here bound to the island and only real as long as it's here on Tsurumi? In other words, nothing we take from this place will actually be real outside. Oh dear, we are kind of in ghost territory, aren't we? Okay, probably not. Yeah. When the first priest heard the sharp sound of wings piercing the skies, they picked up the plumes of the thunderbird. When they blew upon these sturdy feathers. Yeah. No. Not enough time to read that. Back at Amakumo I Peak. Ooh, a feather. A very shiny feather. Plume of the thunderbird, no doubt. No, she asked after an instrument. A musical tool, not a magical feather. See the spirits of the dead. Well, do you know anybody who's dead? I would hope the answer would be no for a child so young. Oh, I was wondering when these things would crop up. Mysterious carvings. You can see unique statues of this kind on Tsurumi Island. Something special may happen if you use your feather near a statue that has been lit up. Okay, give me a second. They're being churlish over here.
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Final warning! Justice will prevail! Into the shadows. First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
I notice we get only one type of treasure chest lately. The green ones. Not that I mind, but it is an interesting thing, because usually the green ones have 5 prima gems each, which is relatively generous, all things considered. Okay. Okay, so now we need to use the feather. Let's grab the achievements too while we're at it. Another 10. Okay, that's all the achievements. Peculiar Pinion. After defeating the monster that made the apex of Amakumo Peak its home, you discovered this strange feather. It fell from the Thunderbird that once inhabited Tsurumi Island, and is the original form of the Mashiro. It may have some special properties on Tsurumi Island. No matter of fact. Alright, good. Oh. Comma, what? Well, if they're anything like Dusky Ming, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? She was a good guy. She was a good girl. A well-mannered child, after a time. Kama. The guy who ferried us in the first time. Oh dear, he's a corpse. Or perhaps we're simply seeing an echo of Kama? I don't even know. Where you met who? Well, we did meet him. Again with the ceremony? Oh, that's a point. We never actually did see the ceremony now that I've thought about it. The ceremony itself, as opposed to the cleansing of the perches. We did the perches last time, but never actually saw the ceremony for which the perches were cleansed. Well, we shall go looking for him. I see no reason not to seek him, at least. So what do we find here? Amashiro. Why would you bother thinking it's finished? You already know we can't take the Mashiro back with us. There's no point in leaving the island right now. You count as an adult. I mean, Dusky Ming's a kid, but she's pretty old, you know. You don't know how old you are? Or would you rather not say? To be fair, Paimon is a girl, and that is one of those things you don't ask women about, but I think it's fair to point out that Paimon isn't even really human. So questioning how old she is actually a valid concern. As we have no notion of what sort of creature she even is. Let's see, I hear an Abyss Mage. Pyro or Electro? Looks like it's gonna be Pyro. I could deal with it with Clarande. But I think I'm actually gonna switch over to my Nouvellette Farina team for a bit. And part of the reason why is that seeing all these ore deposits and not having either Zhongli or a Claymore already has started to give me conniptions. Two of you, eh?
Barbados, guide us.
Could you stop attacking?
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legal.
Yes, the one downside with Farina is the simple fact that sometimes her elemental skill will go berserk and start attacking random furniture. Or torches. They seem to be particularly irked by torches existing. Torches or cooking pots, I've noticed, are the most likely causes of trouble.
Silence!
Truth be told, it's not too big a deal, but
Abandoned property belongs.
it is rather annoying when it burns away half the health of the entire party for effectively no reason at all. Now where are you going? Oh, I've lost sight of him. Where did he go?
I will have order!
Go as planned.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Great big old rift hound over there. I don't know where the Electrocele got to. Oh. It seems to have led us to another bird statue. It's lit up, but doesn't seem to want to do any. Oh. Can I interact with that? Or. Oh, hold on. That's the answer for the riddle up there, isn't it? Okay, let's see whether or not this is gonna be a memorizing puzzle. I hope not. But I might be able to see it from up here. Ah, good. Okay, so can we change these? Ah, okay. Gotta figure out the order they want them in. Okay. Person with arms outstretched. What? Why can't I change it? That's definitely not the right symbol, so why can't I change it? Hmm. Oh, I can only change it once. Why? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I had it wrong. It wasn't... Or... what? I'm looking at it and none of these are one of the symbols down there. The one that looks a bit like a... upside down triangle or a person lifting up their hands. I don't see that here at all. And are these actually changing? No. Okay then. So, where is that symbol exactly? Is there another one that I'm not seeing? Or am I just supposed to skip one? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. That still isn't... I'm still missing a symbol here, even if I look at it from this angle. Okay. We'll go with the symbols that we do have, I guess. That'd be that one. And it's triangle. And then circle. And then that leaves this one. Nope, didn't like that. So what am I missing again? It looks almost like there's something I should be able to view from there, but... no, I'm missing something. Is that a... Are they unrelated? Okay, so all of them just have the same symbol on the front and on the back. So I'm wondering now... was the lineup of runes or characters down below, was that actually relevant to this particular puzzle? Any reaction from Electrograna? Okay, reverse order, isn't it? I give up on that for now. I do not know what they're asking for specifically. Mata is here. Oh, the old man has turned up. Might as well listen, I guess. You're speaking them... You're kind of speaking of them in the past tense, Paimon. Even though they're still here. And one more to listen to. It has. One at a time, then. Well, it is an excuse for us to explore the island all over again. And now that all the chests have repopulated, they have a vested interest in exploring again. Getting more Prima gems is always welcome. Yeah, wishful thinking. To believe that it won't just vanish the second we leave the island again. Aye. So, now I guess we're off to the shoal, aren't we? Oh, and I noticed that Mata is gone again. Wonderful. Okay. You may all have just noticed a break in continuity. The fact we're standing in a completely different spot and we were flying a second ago, for example. Well, simple answer is, my power went out for like 5 seconds. And it killed everything. And it's taken a solid 15 minutes to boot it all up again. It has put me off quite severely.
Water comes in many
So much
flavors.
so that I'm actually just gonna call it quits. The video is running a bit long as it is, now that I look at it. And yeah, I've been thrown off pretty badly. So, gonna call it here. We're gonna continue this at a later date. Ay. Well, despite this kerfuffle at the end, if you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play. And as always, have a good day.